guys, I just wanted to sit down and start to share a little bit about what we've been going through with our infertility journey and start making some videos and saving these on a platform like YouTube so that we can always look back at these and our kids can look back at them one day, and it's just a great way to kind of have a diary of what we've been going through. And I know that you guys have a lot of questions and I would love to share with you our journey. So I thought this first video could be on one of the big questions I always get is, why are you starting to have kids so early, or why do you want kids when you're so young? And there's a couple things that play into that and why I would want kids so young. I have always loved kids, and those of you who know me know that if there's a baby, that's where I'm at. I'm always holding the babies. I'm always playing with the kids. I started babysitting when I was 10 and babysat probably every week for neighbors and my own siblings, and loved it until I was in high school. And then right after high school, I applied to become a nanny. And I ended up nannying in New York for 10 months and loved every minute of it. I did everything from cooking and cleaning and drop-offs and gymnastics. I was there for all of their school activities and bedtimes and bath times and all that fun stuff, and I loved it. Then when I got back, I started working in a special education classroom, and I loved it. It was kids kindergarten through 6th grade, and I just loved it. That's where I felt like I was supposed to be, and I just wanted to be there all the time. I was going to school for early childhood special education, and we moved around a lot since Kyle's in the Army, so my school got put on the back burner. We got to Reno and I started going to UNR, and same thing to become a teacher. And then photography came into the picture, and that kind of took off, and yeah, so that's just my little history on how much I love kids and why, and they're one of my top passions right there with photography. Then after we decided to live here in Reno, and that was about 1.5 years ago, I came here early and Kyle was still in Virginia for his officer training, and one Sunday I just had this huge feeling in church rush over me that I need to start having kids. And it was really weird, such a crazy feeling. I'd never really felt that strong of a feeling before, and the whole day I was just pushing it off. And then we sang a hymn for the last song of church, and it was all about trusting in God and his timing. And so I called Kyle and told him the feelings that I had had and what had gone on, and Kyle was not ready and not into the idea of kids quite yet, which was totally understandable. And so we put it on the back burner and just thought we would pray about it and talk about it more, and that we would know when we really needed to start trying. So a couple months went by and we just had it on our minds and just kept praying about it, and I knew that I truly wanted that. And about 4 or 5 months later is when my best friend Bailey died, and her 7-month-old baby also passed away in an awful car accident. And through that whole time, I kept feeling this overwhelming feeling that I needed to have kids, and I just felt that having a baby would kind of be a glue that could glue my heart back together after that loss and after such a huge heartbreak, that having a sweet, sweet spirit, and one that Bailey and Elena is with right now, come into our lives would truly help me emotionally, mentally, and just be that thing that we're looking for. And so that week of Bailey's funeral, I brought it up again, and Kyle and I got in a fight, and we're just, obviously emotions were high. I was heartbroken and in shock, and Kyle was also, and so not a great time to bring up a huge decision like that. But after going through it and talking and just really seeing where we wanted to go with this, we decided to start trying, and that was January of 2017, 16 months ago. We started trying, and of course we didn't think anything of it. We were just going to see how it went, and I had already been off birth control for 2 years. I was so sick on it when we first got married, and so I just never took it, and I just would track my period with apps and stuff, just so that we wouldn't get pregnant. So that was already kind of weird that we weren't pregnant, because there was multiple months the first 2 years of our marriage that I thought I was pregnant, and I took pregnancy tests. I never was pregnant. And so once we officially started trying and using those apps to get pregnant, after about 6 months, I was feeling a little weird and just asking questions of why we're not seeing any progress yet. I got ovulation tests, we tried pre-seed, tried basal body thermometer in the next 8 months, and all those things started going on, and we kept feeling like we should be pregnant by now, but we're gonna just have faith that it will happen when it's supposed to, and we'll be able to get through this. And last December, which is 5 months ago, we had finally said if we're not pregnant by next March, we're gonna go to a fertility specialist. So obviously nothing happened. We did not get pregnant, and thankfully I have sister-in-laws that have worked with this fertility specialist, and he's a family friend. So I got in super fast, and that's when we get to last month. So those are just a couple reasons why I wanted to have kids. I've always loved kids. I always knew that being a mom was top priority for me, along with I wanted a career, and starting my own business happened, and that's been amazing. And Kyle and I's marriage has been so much better, and we just get stronger every day, which I'm so grateful for. And we are gonna hit our 4-year anniversary this fall also. So we are getting to that point in our marriage where we are ready to grow our family. And sadly, this is our 16th month of really trying, even though I was off birth control for now 3.5 years. We are truly ready, and the past couple months have been really hard, with all the heartbreak of every month getting no's, and you build up in your mind that you're pregnant every month and think, oh, this one's different. I feel different this month, or I feel sicker, or oh my gosh, I'm a day late every single month and taking the pregnancy test and getting a negative. And especially since I'm 22 and there shouldn't be any problems. And so we are really heartbroken right now with what's going on. But we're also trying really hard to have a lot of faith and know that things happen when they're supposed to. And this is something that we need to go through. And while you're going through it, it's really hard to understand why you would need to go through this trial. But all that we know is we're so glad we have each other. We're glad that we've been able to grow together as husband and wife and in our marriage, and truly know what we want, and know that we want a little baby in our family. And I'm just grateful for all of you guys and all the support that we've already gotten, and people reaching out who have been through this, and so much more than what we've gone through. What we've gone through is just touching the surface of infertility, and we're just in the starting stages of all this, just in the beginning. And so I'm so grateful for all those who have gone through years of this, including some family members of mine that reach out to me and talk me through things and have been such a help for Kyle and I. And I just am really glad for the community and support that we have. So that's it for today, and that's why I really want to have a baby. I'm just ready, and I'm so excited for this journey, that we are able to share this with you guys, and hopefully this will be able to help someone, or just be able to resonate with someone who might be going through something similar or have gone through trials. And we just want to be here for you guys also, that shows that it's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to feel like you're questioning things, and it's sometimes hard to have faith in the light at the end of the tunnel, that things are going to work out, that this is how we're supposed to get to our future babies. But we want to share all of it with you and not sugarcoat anything that we're gonna go through, because this is real life, and we're real people, and we're sad some days and we're hopeful other days. But we just want to be there as examples that it's okay not to be okay all the time. But I'm just so glad to be sharing this with you guys, and I hope that this video answered a couple questions, and there will be more videos to come on more details in what we've gone through in this journey so far, where we're at this month, and what the future holds. And yep, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any questions or anything you want us to share about what we've gone through so far, just let me know in the comments below, or just message me on Instagram or anywhere, and we would love to make some more videos on this journey. Bye guys.